Today on the livestock side, cattle was a little bit lower. Futures are staying in that channel near its highs, and it's been in that channel really for the past couple of weeks. Underlying supports really remains there. However, the activity should stay in this area. The 120 number is the level that will be paramount to the direction. If we get some other spark that will give the market more momentum, I think that we could really push a lot higher. Although it's not looking that way right now, and especially if we look over on the feeder side. Today, the feeders did fall. There was a quiet cash trade, and then it seemed like the tipping point started. Futures started to break out to the downside. We know that we were waiting for the market to really give us a little bit of an indication on which way it was going to go. And on this particular case, to the downside, down almost $4, indicating that the correction has really begun. It really pushed through a number of technical numbers as well. Those things could definitely bring in follow-through selling. If we get that, we know that a big correction could be in order right now, so everyone needs to hang on to your hat. What this tells us, though, is volatility is here to stay, and I expect that on the downside, the market can move a lot more quickly than it did on the upside. So we're expecting that there's going to be like a rocky road for the next couple of days, certainly of this week. Now, hogs were lower today. That China pork prices are also on the decline. That really kind of weighed heavy on our hog market now, mainly because the demand is weaker. The skyrocketing pork prices in China have now started to push consumers away from eating pork and over to the poultry side. So with demand starting to wane, that really brought some of those pork prices in China down. That makes it their demand for pork just less inspiring, shall I say, and this certainly doesn't bode well for our markets. But African swine fever still rages on. Futures remain in the channel that was established really 3 weeks ago for the hogs. So we've been in a channel, we're on the low side of the channel. It didn't break out from our standpoint, but really we're waiting for a U.S.-China deal. And based on what's happening now in Washington, who knows, perhaps it may come sooner than later. Everyone's got their fingers crossed that we can start to get something done and really start to change the mood on what's going on in trade in the United States.